The road that follows you back. I wasn't supposed to take that road. It was around 1:30 a.m., that strange hour where everything feels slightly unreal, like the world is half asleep, and you're the only one still awake. I had just left a friend's place in a small town about an hour from home. My phone battery was low, and honestly, I just wanted to get back as fast as possible. So when my GPS suggested a shortcut, I didn't question it. That was my first mistake. At first, the road felt normal, smooth tar, faint streetlights, the quiet hum of my engine filling the silence. But after a few minutes, something felt off. There were no other cars, none. No headlights in the distance, no tail lights ahead, no sound except my own car cutting through the dark. Then, the streetlights disappeared, one by one, until the only light left was from my headlights. That's when the trees appeared, tall, thin, packed tightly together on both sides of the road, like walls, their branches stretched overhead, forming a tunnel that swallowed the sky. I checked my rearview mirror. Nothing, just darkness behind me. And then, my GPS glitched. The screen flickered violently, like it was struggling to stay on. Then it went black. I tapped it. Once. Twice. "Come on," I muttered. A second later, it came back on, but the map was gone. Instead, there was just one line of text. "Keep driving." I frowned. That's not funny. Even though I was completely alone, I tried restarting it. Nothing changed. The message stayed there, bright, clear, unmoving. That's when I felt it, that cold feeling in my chest, the kind you don't question, the kind that tells you something is very wrong. Still, I kept driving. Turning back didn't feel like an option anymore. A few minutes later, I saw him. At first, I thought it was just a shadow, but as I got closer, my headlights revealed a figure standing by the side of the road, a man, completely still, facing away from me. My hands tightened on the steering wheel. He wasn't moving, not even slightly, no shifting, no breathing, nothing. I slowed down. I don't know why. Every instinct in me was screaming not to, but I did. As my car rolled closer, the light fully hit him, and that's when I saw it. His head was tilted, far too much, at an angle no human neck should allow. My breath caught in my throat. I should have sped up. I should have driven past him, but I didn't. As I passed him slowly, he moved, not his body, just his head. It turned, slowly, smoothly, until his face was pressed toward my window. My heart stopped. He had no eyes, just empty, black sockets, and a smile, wide, too wide, stretching unnaturally across his face. I slammed the accelerator. The car roared forward. My pulse exploded in my ears. I didn't look back. I couldn't. Seconds passed, or maybe minutes. I couldn't tell anymore. Then suddenly, the radio turned on. A blast of loud static filled the car. I flinched and reached to turn it off, but then I heard it. A voice, low, distorted, barely human. "You shouldn't have slowed down." My entire body went cold, because the voice didn't come from the speakers. It came from the back seat, slowly, painfully, slowly. I lifted my eyes to the rearview mirror, and there he was, sitting directly behind me, head still tilted, smile still stretched, closer than before. I gasped and slammed the brakes. The car screeched to a stop. I turned around. Nothing. The back seat was empty. My chest heaved. My hands shook violently. "This isn't real," I whispered. I turned back to the road, and that's when I saw it. The sign, right in front of me. "Welcome back." My stomach dropped.
I recognized it. The exact same sign I had passed before. Same crack, Same broken post leaning to the side. No, I whispered. I grabbed my phone, checked the time. 1:30 a.m. The exact same time I had started driving. My heart started pounding even harder. Something was very, very wrong. Then the GPS flickered again, brighter than before. The message changed. You never left. I felt it then, a cold breath against the back of my neck. I froze, and then I heard it, right beside my ear, closer than ever. Drive. I didn't turn around. I couldn't, because deep down, I already knew. He was still there.
I shouldn't have let him in. I don't pick up strangers. At least, I didn't used to. That night, the rain wasn't falling. It was attacking. Slamming against my windshield so hard it felt like it was trying to break through. My wipers were moving at full speed. But it didn't matter. I could barely see anything. The road was empty. No cars behind me. None ahead. Just me and the storm. I remember leaning forward, gripping the steering wheel tighter, trying to force my eyes through the blur of rain and light. And then I saw him. At first, just a shape, a shadow standing at the side of the road, but as I got closer, it became clearer. A man. No umbrella, no jacket, no movement. He just stood there, completely still, as if the rain wasn't even touching him. Something about that was wrong. I slowed down. My headlights fully lit him up now, but he didn't wave, didn't signal, didn't even react. He was just waiting. I should have kept driving. I know I should have. Every instinct in my body was screaming at me to keep going, but I didn't. Maybe it was guilt. Maybe it was something worse. I pulled over. I rolled my window down just a little. Hey, I called out. You okay? Slowly, he turned his head toward me. The movement was wrong, too slow, too deliberate. I've been waiting. His voice was flat, empty, like it didn't belong to a living person. A chill ran through me, but I ignored it. I reached over and unlocked the passenger door. He didn't say thank you, didn't hesitate. He just opened the door and got in. The moment he stepped inside, the temperature dropped. Not a little, instantly. Cold air filled the car. I could see my breath. My hands tightened on the wheel. What the hell? I muttered. I glanced at him. He was staring straight ahead, not blinking, not moving. Where are you headed? Silence, then home. The way he said it made something twist inside my chest. All right, where's that? A long pause. Too long. Then, slowly, he turned to look at me. Don't you remember? My stomach dropped. I think you've got the wrong person. A smile crept onto his face. Small, but wrong. You left me here. My heart skipped. I've never seen you before. Silence. Then suddenly, the radio exploded into static. Loud, violent. I flinched, reached to turn it off. Then I heard it. A voice. My voice. Distorted, broken, but unmistakable. I didn't mean to hit him. He just came out of nowhere. My blood turned to ice. No, it was dark. I couldn't see him. I didn't stop. My hands started shaking. That recording, that wasn't possible. I said those words 3 years ago. The night I hit someone, the night I drove away. I slammed the brakes. The car screeched, sliding across the wet road before stopping completely. I turned to the passenger seat, empty. The door was still closed. No sound, no movement, no sign he was ever there. My breathing became uneven. This isn't real. I looked around, wild, panicked, nothing, just rain, darkness, and the empty road. Then
Slowly, I looked up and my heart stopped. He was standing in front of the car, exactly where the headlights hit. The rain poured around him but never touched him. And this time, I saw it. His body was wrong, twisted, broken, bent in ways it shouldn't be, like something that had been hit and never fixed. No, I recognized him, or what was left of him. Before I could react, more shapes appeared behind him. One, then another, stepping out of the darkness. Dozens of them, all staring at me. Some looked normal, others were not. Broken necks, bent limbs, bodies that moved wrong. My chest tightened. I couldn't breathe. The man stepped closer, slow, deliberate, until he stood right in front of my car. He tilted his head at that same unnatural angle and smiled. You didn't stop. The figures began to move, surrounding the car. My doors locked, loud. I didn't touch anything. The screen lit up. The GPS. A message appeared. Picked up. One passenger. Then another line. Drop off you. My heart started pounding harder than it ever had in my life. Then I felt it behind me, breathing, cold, slow. I didn't turn around. I couldn't, because deep down, I already knew. He was back in the car. I wasn't supposed to be on that road. It wasn't even part of my route. But that night, something felt off. The highway was too quiet. No cars, no trucks, not even distant lights. Just darkness stretching endlessly ahead of me. I remember checking the time. 2:17 a.m. I don't know why that stuck with me. Maybe because everything after that stopped making sense. A few minutes later, I saw it. A car parked on the side of the road, its headlights still on, cutting through the darkness like it had just pulled over. At first, I didn't think much of it. People stop all the time. Maybe engine trouble, maybe a phone call. But as I got closer, something felt wrong. The driver's door was open. Not wide, not fully closed, just slightly open. I slowed down, even though I shouldn't have. As I passed it, I glanced over. The inside of the car was empty. No one in the driver's seat, no one in the back, just the faint glow of the dashboard and the quiet hum of the engine still running. My stomach tightened, but I kept driving. After a few seconds, I checked my rearview mirror. It was still there. Headlights on, door open. Then I blinked, and it was gone. My breath caught. There was nowhere it could have gone. No turns, no exits, nothing but empty road in every direction. I slowed down again, heart starting to pound, then pulled over. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I just needed to prove to myself I hadn't imagined it. I stepped out of my car. The air was colder than it should have been. Too still. Too quiet. I walked back a few steps, scanning the darkness. Nothing. No car, no light, no sound, just the empty road. Then I heard it, a faint engine behind me. My body went stiff. Slowly, I turned around, and there it was. The same car, sitting behind mine, headlights on, driver's door still slightly open. It hadn't driven past me, it hadn't made a sound, it was just there. My heart started racing. That wasn't possible. I would have seen it. I would have heard it, but I didn't. I stared at it, frozen, while something inside me screamed to get back in my car and leave. Instead, I took a step toward it, then another. The closer I got, the colder it felt, like I was walking into something I shouldn't be near. The headlights flickered slightly. The engine hummed. The door creaked just a little, like something had shifted inside. I stopped. Every instinct told me to run, but I couldn't look away. I leaned forward just enough to see inside. That's when I noticed the seat. It was wet, not from rain, but something darker, thicker. My breath caught, then I heard it breathing. Slow, uneven, coming from inside the car. I froze completely. The sound grew clearer, like whatever was inside knew I was there. Then the interior light flicked on, and I saw it. A figure sitting in the back seat, perfectly still, head lowered, face hidden in shadow. My heart slammed against my chest as I stumbled back. No, it didn't move, didn't react, it just sat there in silence. Then slowly, its head lifted. The movement wasn't natural, too smooth, too controlled. Its face came into the light, and I wish it hadn't. Its skin looked stretched like it didn't belong to one person. Its eyes were too dark, too empty, and its mouth twisted into something that tried to be a smile. "You saw me leave," it said. The voice was low, broken, like it came from somewhere deep inside the car. I shook my head, backing away. "No, I didn't." It tilted its head slightly. "You always see me leave." My chest tightened. "I don't know what you are." It leaned forward just a little, and the air around me turned colder, heavier. "You stopped." The words hit harder than they should have, like they meant something more, something I didn't want to remember. "You weren't supposed to stop." My heart pounded faster. "I didn't do anything." It smiled wider. "You did." Suddenly the headlights went out. The engine died. Everything went completely silent. I couldn't see it anymore. Couldn't see anything. Just darkness pressing in from every side. Then something grabbed my arm, ice cold. I screamed and pulled away, stumbling back toward my car. I didn't look behind me. I didn't care what was there. I just ran. I got inside, locked the doors, started the engine, and drove. I didn't stop, didn't slow down, didn't even think. I just drove for miles until the road felt normal again, until the darkness stopped feeling like it was watching me. Eventually, I convinced myself it was over, but it wasn't, because the next morning I saw it on the news. A missing vehicle, same road, same location. It reported 3 years ago, never found, no driver, no trace, just gone. They showed a picture of the car, and my blood ran cold because I recognized it. The same headlights, the same open door, the same car I saw last night, the one that wasn't supposed to be there, the one that drove in and never drove out. Now, sometimes when I drive at night, I see headlights behind me, keeping their distance, following, waiting, and no matter how fast I go, they never fall back. They never pass. They just stay there, like they're waiting for me to stop again.